I wish people could watch this video and see how this is me now. I have really stayed longer before coming here again. Because I know the last time I was here, things wasn't like this. There's something I really want to talk about on this YouTube, and I want people to really pay attention to this. I know I don't have much subscribers here, but I'm going to make sure I upload my Instagram account and see how I'm going to connect it because I've been having a lot of videos for like some years now, 4 years ago. But I don't use YouTube mostly. But I think some people are asking me to go to YouTube to make this kind of videos. So I am going to give them my YouTube name now because I've already created something now. I've been here for like some time years ago, and if you can see now, I've really transformed. So but this is just an awareness to create. This video is just to create an awareness that I'll be coming live here for some time, from time to time because of some things I'm doing now. I've turned into a motivational speaker for some time now. Yes, I do that for like as a part time. Yeah, I do that. But most importantly, I still focus on my job, what I do for to earn a living. But there are some things I made on my video on my other platform, live.me. Yes, so those videos there, I wish I could transport them here, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I was directed to put this here so people understand what I'm saying. A lot has been happening. A lot has been happening in this world that I believe parents are the problems we have. I know why I said it, why I said that parents are the problems of this generation now. Because some people now are like, I don't know how to say it, but some parents are not really doing what they're supposed to do as parents, in order to bring their children up so good. But what they do these days now really got me mad and scared. I wonder how this world gonna be in the next 20 years to come. I'm not really here to tell you to buy my product. I'm not here to advertise anything with you, but I'm here to say something very important that I think that parents should take notice of. And if they could help to hold this, I mean, the world will be a better place. Because I don't know. Every one thing I want you to understand that everybody in this world, wherever you are, whoever you are, you was once a child. You was once given birth to, and people celebrated how this couples has given birth to a bouncing baby boy or a bouncing baby girl, right? So everybody, no matter how stupid, useless, or how nice you are, you was once a child. And I believe that you were under the care of your parents for some time. Yeah, they train you from some ages, from some kind of age zero to some age before you now decided to be a nice person or you decided to be a useless person. The choice is up to you. But there are some choices that children make in this world that are not really their choices, but they make that choice because of the background and how they were brought up to. So, like I said, I'm not here to waste this time, but this is to create an awareness of things I'm going to be saying here. I've read a lot of books, and not only that, I've followed some professors. I've go out with people, and I've go to so many shows and see how things are being done. I personally decided to focus on things that matters to people's life. I really want to talk about this. Mind you, this video does not really mean that I'm better than you or I'm more creative than you, but I just want to throw some lights. I just want to create some ideas which I believe if we, like, I'm not, I will not say we, like parents, I'm not a parent yet, I'm not married, but I believe if some parents could work with this guy, I mean, they could bring their children up in a very good way, in a very better way. Yeah, I don't believe that some children that are some kind of bad now outside there, they're doing some kind of illegal things that are not right. They are violating the law every day. I don't believe that is who they really are. So if we could continue with that, I would like us to trace it back to where they came from, like their family origin backgrounds. Some people don't really have that skills to bring up children in a very good way. Most importantly, in a godly way. So what it is like, some people they are good to give birth. Yeah, they can have children, but to bring them up is different from having children. So people are like misunderstanding that, but something is missing. What makes you a mother is how you're going to train your children, is how you're going to bring them up. Those things are what matters a lot, and not just giving birth to children. Some people give birth to children and they allow them to be useless in outside. Another thing I'm going to be talking about is about divorce, crash marriage, how it really affects children. Yes, I watched a seminar the other day. I was watching some programs. Some people were asking children which children are better trained, the ones staying with their parents or the ones that their parents got divorced. So I remember what the lady said. He said that even if their parents divorced, that he really don't have no effect on the children. So I disagree with that. There are so many things you need to know about divorce, because if you're really gone into the marriage, if you're read about marriage, if you've been counseled, or if you're really make some research and read some articles online, I don't know what you've been studying, but I can tell you that a crash marriage has a lot of negative effect on your children. So many things. And this program also is about to bring a light and peace into some families that are having problems and issues. A problem, a family that is living together, two mothers, father, children, but there is no peace in that family, could also affect your children. It will also affect their mentalism and how they think. So there are things that people do and they feel that it's not going to affect their children. I'm telling you, it's really, really, really affecting your children in a very bad way, but you won't notice it because they will not act to that effect because they are under you. They know that maybe if they begin to act like that, you might feel so bad and want to beat them up. So they're going to hide them within themselves. But immediately they went out there, they're going to display what they have been learning from you. So problems of this world really, I'm pushing it to parents. An assassin now, a child who grew up and decide to be a nuisance, or decide to be a bad person, or decide to be an assassin out there, he has that feeling right from the childhood. So it was, and I know he didn't just cultivate those feelings, but it's something that was inside of him while he was with his parents, and the parents was unable to. You cannot tell me that a child, okay, maybe he went outside and have some bad friends, and these friends was the one that influenced him or her to become a bad child. No, you and I, me, you, I was once a child. Growing up, I have a lot of friends. I've been with a lot of people, good, bad, ugly, and beauty. But I cannot tell you that they never influenced me because based on how I was brought up, I'd rather I be the one trying to influence them to do what I'm doing. And that is that strong training background I'm talking about. So if a child is well trained, there's no way his friend could influence him into adapting to their own way of life. No, you have to adapt to my own way. That is what I mean that parents have failed in training their children. So if your child don't have a very strong background of being nice, he can easily give it up when he go outside. He can easily focus on other people, what they're doing, and try to be like them. Exactly what I'm trying to say. So you parents, if you are failed because you refused to build your child, you refuse to nurture him or her, you refuse to let him understand what life is all about. You allow him to just go like that. You don't correct them, you don't do nothing. So when they go out there, they're free to do anything. They are free to do anything because they feel that yes, they are capable of doing it. They don't know the gravity, they don't know what they've done, they don't know the penalty of what they have done. So these things are really, really important. This live screen video, like I said, I've not been doing it right here, but I think it's time I'm going to come down to YouTube to make this well known to people. And if you have any question about whatever you want to ask, you're free to comment on my video. And I want you watching this to share this video and let people understand they just to subscribe on this channel because this is just a dawn and I'm bringing it back. And whatever I've learned, I'm bringing it here. And if you are on this platform, live.me, or if you, I would like you to go search for me there, you see this is Cisco. That is my username. So when you see that, if you go through all my videos, you will see what I'm talking about. But I don't know if I'm going to transfer them here. But if not, I'm going to start this as a new beginning here. If you look at my channel too, there were some videos I'm trying to make that was old, it happened like some years ago. And you see, I'm different from those videos right now. Yes, I'm really, really different. Yes, that was when I'm trying to do that. But I believe by then I don't have that what it takes. I don't really have that knowledge to do what I want to do. So I dropped it and went into study and went into research. Now I'm back. I've studied a lot and I believe it can help me and help parents. You are the cause of your child. Whatever if your child is a good or bad, it is all from you. I want to say this. Remember habit. When we say habit, the way of life. Habit is easy to form, but very difficult to break. If you form the habit of being good at your tender age, that will lead you high. But if you form the habit of being bad, that bad will go with you. So how can you form this habit without knowing if you're doing good or bad? As a child, we don't really know what we're doing. At the age of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't really know what you're doing and continue to 10. By 10, we believe you must have gotten some little senses. And this is where the parents comes in. I mean, every parent believe that their children is going to be well treated in school when they start their preschool or whatever they call it. Then that the teacher is going to take care of them. The teachers can only take care of them in some hours, but these children stay with you. They live with you. You know them better than their teachers. So you don't really want to transfer the whole workload to your teachers. Those teachers there, they just want to teach on based on what is in their curriculum. They're gonna teach based on what they want to use, what those children are gonna use in their life to come. They don't really don't want to teach them how to behave their personal life. What they're teaching them is like trying to one learn to read, learn to write, social how to socialize with people. These are the things they're going to be teaching them in school. But their inner life, their character, those things they're going to grow out from. Their inner being is within them. And the only people that have the right and have the ability and the opportunity to know about this are their parents. You can easily read your child more easily than his or her teacher. The teacher don't really pay attention to one child. You remember he has a lot there. So he will be like want to be controlling them as much as he or she can. But that child of yours is in you, is with you in your house for some hours of the day during the weekend you're there. So you know your child better. So you are the one to tell more of your child than that of his teacher. So if you see some kind of unusual behavior, you should be the one to really, really know this first before any other body. And this is where you as a parent. So if you are unable to identify those things and know the area that your children need help with, you have made a mistake. And when they grow up with this, it will be very difficult for them to go out of it. And that's why the Bible says, teach a child the way he should grow, so that when he gets old, he or she will not depart from it. Yeah. So whatever they learned at that early age is what they're going to live with. If you go into this world now, all these evil things we've been hearing, like people killing people, people assassinating, all those things, they didn't just start that. They were once the children. They were once taken care of as the children. So if they really were good care of, when they grow up, they will not depart from what they have learned from their parents. But because that structure of mindset of being good was not built inside of them, they can easily trash those training away. I can't understand that there are some things in this place part of the world that when a child misbehaves or did something, you cannot talk to him or her like, why did you do this? Don't do this next time. They say it's an abuse. Well, I don't know that's not an abuse. I mean, these is things I want you to correct. They have to correct it and make it look nice. This not mean that you're gonna kill your child, but correction is mandatory when somebody misbehaves. Because if you don't correct that mistakes, it's going to repeat again. And when it repeats again, you didn't correct it again, then the child will feel like, oh, what I'm doing is right. There's nothing like he's too young for this. When he grow 18, he's gonna be okay. 18 is gonna be okay. From 0 to 15 to 16, 17, those are the time he has already mastered what he's doing. So to depart from those places will be very, very bad. Unlike children now, when you go to things you see that you don't want to complain. There are some ways you see children will be talking to their parents, you don't want to talk. All those things are really need to be put in place. We are living in a modern life. A modern life doesn't mean that you should allow everybody to do whatever they like. People will just be like, just run into conversation with you, without making any sense. Sometimes I wonder, are these people okay? What are they doing? People don't even know how to say, excuse me now. If you're like, you want to bed, like yesterday, I was at Walmart, I was looking at something, somebody just ran into me. I was like, excuse me? He didn't even pay attention to me if I'm talking to him. He feel like he's big, he's boss, he can do anything. And if I want to, make a claim there. That should have been something different, but I just look at him and I just nod my head and go away. You know, people, what matters is how you train people. When the way they behave in public matters a lot. And what is that? Some parents will see their children misbehaving, they will not talk to them. Rather, they will be ready for anybody that will come and correct their children. Once you come and tell, child, what you're doing is not wrong. It's wrong. It's very, very wrong. Why are you doing this? The child will not even say anything. The person that will attack you are his or her parents. Why you attack? Why? You don't have any right to talk to my child like that. Who told you that the stranger don't have any right to talk to your child when your child is misbehaving because you have failed as a mother and as a father? And I'm saying it, if you are a parent and a mother and the children are misbehaving, are one of the peoples, one of the evil ones we have out there killing innocent souls, you have failed as a child, as a parent, as a mother or as a father. You have failed. And I have to be honest with you. You have failed. Bring up your child in the way of God. Let your child look so nice. Teach them how to dress. Teach them how to talk. Teach them the evil, the penalty of being evil, the consequences of evil, and that of being good. You have to differentiate those two things from them so that they will understand. And when these children grow up, they will live with it. And when they get old to get married too, they will impart same knowledge to their own children. And this is how it keep going. There are some families you see in this life, in this world we're living right now. You see that their lineage, you see, wow, we know to the this family, we always know them for peace, for peacemaking. Why did you know them for peacemaking? Why can't they back change? No, it is transferring from this generation to another generation. But there are some family you're gonna mention the name. You say no, 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 no. They are known for being for trouble. They are troublemakers. You know that family as a whole from their forefathers. They always like to make trouble. Yes, because they transfer. No, when a child is born, he's nobody. For him to transform to be good or bad is what he accumulated into his or her brain. The moment a child is born, that moment that child is neither good nor bad because he has no knowledge. I don't know nothing. But the moment he start living and they start accumulating experiences, then from his own way or his own way, he's gonna make a judgment. Okay, these are the experiences I'm getting now. So what am I gonna divide to? He's now left then he'll now make that decision, okay, let me be this or be that. Because he's getting kind of different experience. But when he keep having constant experience, this is wrong, every day, every time, as a child, before he grow up, he has already know those things. He would not like to do them again because they have put those knowledge inside of him or her. So parents, take note. This is what I'm going to say today. I don't want to go far more than this. I just want to this awareness. I'm creating this video. So if you're watching me or you later come across this video, please subscribe. Tell your friends to hit like button and subscribe on this page because I'm bringing more to you all. I wish you safe. Please stay safe. Stay at home. You don't get in trouble. Always follow the series here guides so you could be safe from COVID-19. Okay. Thank you so much, and I wish to see you again. Bye bye. Don't forget to share this to your friends.